Hi, I'm Linda Kelly with the Kelly Mental Health Foundation, and once again we are sharing some information with you to help you get through the isolation that's related to the COVID-19 pandemic. And here with me today I do have Kelly Graham. She is a therapist and she's going to talk to us a little bit about self-care, positivity, and why we need to be kind to each other. So Kelly, that first question, why do we need to be kind to each other right now?
Right now, everybody is stressed, everybody is anxious, everybody's feeling that uncertainty with what's going to happen. And that can make people very irritable and very negative. And it's important to realize that you're feeling that way, but that you don't need to make others feel that way too. You don't need to project what you're feeling onto other people, especially the poor grocery store clerks, especially the nurse that's trying to help you. Because, they're going through their own stuff as well. Everybody is. And it's important to really make sure that you take this time to be like, you know what? I'm going to try and be nice. I'm going to try and be more nice than I am on a normal basis. Because right now is when people need it the most.
I noticed too people really being critical of one another.
Yes.
I'm seeing a lot of that on social media, and it's honestly, it's hard to see that again and again because I want to be positive, but then I see people constantly calling each other out for, oh, you did something wrong, or you're not taking this seriously, you're not taking this seriously enough. And are you noticing that too?
Yes.
What do you think that's about?
It doesn't help. It's people trying to have some sense of control. If you shame that person into isolating, then they'll isolate. But they may not. So it's trying to have some sense of control over a world where you really feel like you have no control in right now. And it's really projecting all of your irritability and anxiousness onto other people as a way to try and get it out of your system.
Right. So then the problem with that is if someone happens to project that at me, I'm not going to open my arms and say, okay, tell me what I should do, right? My automatic reaction as a human being is to turn away.
Yeah, you're going to be defensive, or you may even attack back.
Right. So that's something that is going to lead us down the wrong path right now.
Absolutely. And right now people need to come together more than ever. And negativity is not the way to do that.
Right. So then for people that are very irritable, as most of us are, of us are probably having trouble sleeping. And what would you say in terms of how to implement self-care and why?
Right now, you can view this whole pandemic as the world is trying to tell us to take a break. We need to make sure self-care is a priority right now. Everybody's feeling stressed. Everybody's overwhelmed and anxious. And it's important right now, more than ever, to take care of yourself so that you deal with those emotions and you aren't putting them onto other people and you aren't hurting your own mental and physical health with them. It could be simple things, taking a bath, going for a walk, listening to music, doing little things that help you feel a little bit better, a little bit more relaxed, and a little bit more rejuvenated and energized.
Sometimes when we talk about people experiencing a trauma, I often will say, this is big. This is a big experience, which means that you need more time, more solitude to be able to process this. And you could kind of say the same thing about this situation. This is something that no one probably in our lifetime has ever experienced. I've never ever seen the schools shutting down for the rest of the school year and people told to stay in their homes.
Absolutely.
Right. So in terms of needing that extra time, that might also play into what you're saying. The world is telling us to take a break. The world needs us to slow down.
Yeah. Everybody's still processing, Everything's new, everything's fresh, and we don't know what's happening. So day by day, people are still processing what's happening. And to help yourself process, you have to take care of yourself. You have to take time to slow down and take time to take care of yourself.
Why do you think it's going to be really difficult to get out of the inertia of the very fast-paced world that we were living in?
Because that's what everybody's used to. That's what society has told us to do. And that's what's been successful and productive for most people. So it's hard to go from 100 miles an hour to 0 and to just stop. But you can really look at this as a time of, oh my God, social isolation, the world's ending. Or you can look at it as, this is a break. And I'm going to take this time to work on myself, to help take care of myself, and to really help my own mental health and well-being during this time.
It's such a shift in attitude, too. It's kind of like going from being dragged behind the cart to driving the cart.
Absolutely.
You are choosing to be purposeful in how you spend your time, and that can alleviate, I think, the anxiety and even the sense of depression or powerlessness. You are making the choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing about self-care and the importance of being positive in this time. I only hope that we can continue as a community to pick each other up and to help out and make sure that we get through this all together. Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.